What's up, YouTube? This is the Wolf Master Hunch here, and today I'm bringing you another battle. But just before I start, I'd just like to say two things. One, sorry if I sound a bit weird during the recording because I have been sick for the past week, and I thought I better bring you guys something. And the second thing is, I won't have any Black and White 2 content on my channel just because I don't want to read Japanese writing so I can't really understand any of that, and I can't be bothered going through the story without knowing anything. So until the English patch is released or until the actual English version is released, I'm not going to be doing any Black and White 2 battles. So sorry to disappoint you guys. But getting onto the battle, I saw this guy's team and I was like, okay, Terrakion Scarf. Oh, Landorus Scarf. I'm like, oh, Hydreigon Scarf. So I was really confused there. I was like, any one of those could be scarfed, and any one of those could be like the Terrakion could be banded or could be set up on me, or the Landorus could be Swords Dance or Life Orb. Or had no idea. But a pretty good idea. Slowbro was defensive. That's all I really knew. So I just led off with my champ because that's who I usually lead off, and I was pretty sure he'll lead off with Tita just to get his sand up straight away because why not? I got no weather. And that's exactly what he does. And right on these first few turns, I try to mess with his mind. I know he's going to switch out to his Slowbro because why would you risk on first turns losing to Tyranitar? So I switch out to my Zapdos, and that's exactly what he does. And now I know he's going to be thrown out by my T-Bolt. So I know he's going to go, I think he's going to go into his Landorus to take it, but I'm not 100% sure. So I clicked to go to my Gastrodon, but I misclicked. I thought I clicked my Gastrodon, and I hit my Terrakion. I was like, oh, damn it. So what I really should have done is went for the HP Ice, and whatever came in, I could have just seen that. So now I went into my Zapdos to avoid the obvious Earthquake, and he just goes to the U-turn, predicting me to switch out, because why would you stay in on Terrakion? That's pretty dumb, but... So so yeah, he does use U-turn out and sends back in his what's called Tita, and that's obvious an indication that he's specially defensive. And I roost off just to see what he's going to do because he could have the Ice Beam or the Stone Edge depending on what type of Tita it is, and he just goes for Stealth Rocks. Oh wait, sorry, I'm getting a bit confused here. Anyway, I switch out and he pursues me, which is pretty good prediction on his part, and I send in my Mew here just so I can try to Will-O-Wisp this guy and sell at my own Stealth Rocks, and that's what I do. He doesn't switch out, which is good. So I do get this guy Will-O-Wisp. Obviously, I knew he was going to stay in and try to pursuit me out because he obviously pursuit's super effective against me, and so burning him this is great because it's going to help me a lot. So now this T-Task almost useless, and right now he switches out, and as I go for the Stealth Rocks here, and he sends in his Landorus, and I'm pretty sure this Landorus is going to predict me to switch out, so he's going to go for a different move and not the Stone Edge. So I decide here to go for the Soft Boiled just to gauge how much the Stone Edge did, and obviously if the first time he attacked me, I didn't see any Life or Recoil, so I thought he was choice, but right there I saw Life or Recoil, so I was like, oh damn, I could have just went for the Will-O-Wisp straight off the bat. But now he knows not going to take any risk or anything. So he just goes for the U-turn as I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, which is a bit too late because he's going to send in his Heatran and obviously get this Flash Fire boost. And this Heatran was really annoying. I had to play around this thing so much to get past it. As you will see coming up how annoying this thing is. So right now I got nothing to do with this Heatran, so I decided to switch out into my Gastrodon, obviously to try to threaten him out and sponge whatever hit he's going to throw at me. And he goes for the Roar, so that didn't really work out. So, and he drags out my Zapdos, which isn't good because my Zapdos is on such low health from all the switching in. So I decide here that I need to roost off before before he roars again. So, but instead of roaring here, he decides to go for the Will-O-Wisp. So I was like, okay then, which is okay with me because I'm specially orientated. So the burn won't really affect me. You'll just have a bit of residual damage alongside the life orb and the what's it called sand damage. So that will probably hurt me in the long run. He goes for lava plume here, and judging by that damage, I was like, damn, that's probably a fully specially defensive what's it called Heatran, and look how much it took off. So I decide here I'm such low health, there's no point roosting off because you just kill me. So I decided to go for T-Bolt just to get some damage off before I die. And right now I send in my Torakion, obviously just throwing him straight out with the close combat. And I don't want to take any risks, so I just go straight for the close combat here. And he goes for protect. Oh no, actually, I predict his Slowbro to come in, obviously because he doesn't want his Heatran to die so early. So he goes for X Scissor, which obviously has super effective on his Slowbro, and he goes for protect and avoids it. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp here and burns my Gastron, which is great because I don't really like this guy being toxic because this guy's probably a wall and doesn't like being toxic. So burns great because I got the recover. So now I'm not going to take any risks at all. So I just go straight for the Earth Power. I'm going to stop messing around with this Heatran and try to just get it out of the way. And right now, here he sends in his Slowbro to tank the Earth Power, which he does quite well. And I'm seeing here that I'm probably want to tox this guy before he goes for the slack off or goes for any attacking move. So I was pretty sure he wanted to stay in, and if he didn't, I'm gonna toxic whoever switched in. Um, so yeah, that's what happens. I'm really happy here. Got this guy toxic, gonna wear this guy down, and so yeah, so he gets buffed by a sandstorm, and I get my leftovers, and he gets his leftovers, and right now, I just decided to go for the Ice Beam because I really wanted to catch this Hydreigon off guard because I know the Hydreigon's got Levitate and I knew his Landorus had Levitate and they were both weak to Ice. So I went for the Ice Beam, hoping that he would go into it thinking I'll go for another Earth Power, but he just decides to play it safe, go into his T-Tar to take the hit. And obviously, he just I think he just wants a death for this guy because as you can see in the next few turns, this Earthquake does absolute nothing, and I go for the Earth Power, and he doesn't seem to be switching out. He just seems to be staying in and waiting for this guy to die. So what I want to do here is get to as much health as possible before this guy dies. So judging by the burn damage, um, I can see that he uh, is going to die in the next few turns. So I go for the recover here, get up to about half after leftovers and burn. I think it's just almost perfect half. And he gets burn, has just got a sliver of HP, which is great for me because that means I can go for another recover and get back a bit more health, which is really good because now I'm pretty high health and can take some more hits for later on. And so yeah, so his Tyranitar dies off here, and right now, I think he sends in his Drakion. Yeah, he does. So I'm just staying in here to see how much a close combat will do against a Gastrodon. I thought I could take this hit a whole lot better, but obviously Terrakion is 100 times stronger than I thought. That brings you down so low. I'm just like, oh damn it, that sucks. And obviously, Earth Power is going to do a lot because he with the special defense drop and super effective. And I'm on such low health here, even recovering, I know he's going to go for another close combat. So I decided to go on my Mew here, hoping I can take a hit, then soft boil up. But obviously, my Mew is on such low health, it can't do that. So, judging by that, that didn't do that much. But because so low health and Sands up, I won't get that extra little boost from the leftovers and won't survive a second close combat, which is really bad. Hoping I could get up to a bit more health and throw him out with the Psychic. He does get a crit there, so maybe I could have survived it, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have. So right now I send in my Machamp. Obviously, got the Bullet Punch, and he probably knew that, so he's not going to lose his Tracheon straight away. He sends in his Slowbro, which is probably a good play here, and goes for the Bullet Punch and does nothing at all. So I'm pretty sure here he's going to try to status me, not Psychic or whatever Psychic type move he has. So I decided to go for the Payback, and because I am faster than him, this Payback's going to do nothing. That would have done double if he was slower, but obviously does nothing. So he paralyzes me, which is great because I do have the Lumberry, which is great about my champ because always takes people off guard having the Lumberry. So right now I decide that I better dynamic punch him, get some bit of confusion going on here. I know it's sort of a bit hoping for hacks, but that's what Machamp does, really. So I go for the dynamic punch, get the crit, which is bad for him because now he won't survive another turn after the what's with Majiga, the toxic damage, and you go for the Psy Shock. I'm like, oh dear, that's gonna do a lot, and then get down to 100. with Sandstorm27, and he dies by toxic after leftovers. So this is okay. I really would have liked to keep this Machamp for more because he does have Ice Punch. We could threaten out his Hydreigon and his Landorus, but looks like I can't really survive another turn. Don't want anything switching into this Landorus, so I go for the Bullet Punch for last minute damage. And he kills me off with a Earthquake, and with the after Laugh Orb, I send my Bishop here. Obviously, he didn't realize Bishop gets Sucker Punch, and I go for it and take him out, or he just didn't want anyone switching into him. So right now, he sends back in his Heatran, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to go for either the Protect to scout out what I want to do, or the Will-O-Wisp, and so I thought I could use this opportunity to go for Substitute, which is great because now he can't Will-O-Wisp me. I meant not Will-O-Wisp. I thought he was, yeah, I was pretty sure he wouldn't attack me. That's what I was trying to say, and so I have the substitute up, and he tries to break it straight away, of course, and I just go for here the Brick Break, try to get as much damage as possible on this thing, because going for the Swords Dance would be hopeless, because then he could just Will-O-Wisp me the next turn after he broke my sub. And now knowing that I can't really do anything to him, I decide to leave this guy's Death Fodder. That was the most stupidest move I've ever done, because I left my Gastrodon for Death Fodder. This move could cost me the game, because right now I'm thinking that as you can see, this could cost me the game. That move, instead of Death Fording out my Gastrodon, he's got his own Terrakion, which is Scarfed, which I've worked out. And if his Terrakion is max speed and Jolly, we come down to a speed tie here. So I know I'm going to sweep through his whole team besides his Terrakion. So it's because his Heatran and his Landorus, I think, is still alive, is on such low health that I can take him out even if it's not very effective. So he stands in his Terrakion here, and I was freaking out. I was like, I better be faster, and yes, I'm faster, but I asked him, and this was a speed tie, so if he won that speed tie, it would have been a good game and he would have won. So because of that stupid move, letting my Bishop die so early, die for no reason, I could have lost that game. And thanks to the Hacks gods were on my side then and let me win the speed tie and gave me the game. So that was really close there. So good game. Sorry, I forgot your name. I'll leave your name in the title. I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and this is the last time I'm going to be using this team, so say farewell to my champ team and Bishop and all that. I'm going to miss these guys. This team was great. I loved it so much. But yeah, that has to go eventually. So hope you guys all enjoyed this battle. If you did, leave a like and leave a comment if you want to, and uh that's all really. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around. Later, guys.